on Miss Thomas buses, it's bolts like this on either side, which means that in order to take them out, you just find a way to make it so the other side comes out, and then you put these impact drills on. Loosen. They twist so hard that they hurt your hands, so you want to make sure you grab bolts with pliers at all times. If you don't use pliers, so now I'm just pushing up on this thing. Oh look, it's coming out. Now I'm going to save these bolts in case we can use them for something in the future. Obviously they're super strong because they're used to make a school bus. Oh cool, that one just came out. Straight to the ground. Awesome. Very lucky with that. Oh look, we got 4 more, or 2 more right here. Yeah, with both of these we've loosened them up, which tells me that there's something going on underneath. And so what we're gonna do is take these bolt cutters and go look for it underneath. Come on. Okay, so here we are under the bus. Now, if you look up here, you can see the bolts. You see them? They're right there and right there. I can reach it with these vice grips, but I can't quite grab onto it. I pulled out one of the old bolts so that I could set the vice grips there so that they click in when I get it. And then I'll know once it's clicked in like this, then I can go back up and use the impact wrench to have and the bolt will spin off because of the weight of the thing, or this will hit like something. And then when this falls, it'll have the bolt in it. And so I'll have everything. As you can see, I got it stuck on there. So when I come back up, I can impact drill. I think that the vice grips will fall off and I'll be able to pull that bolt out. Okay, so here we go. I think it's this one. I don't know if you heard it, but I could hear the vice grips fall out the bottom. We got another bolt out.
Now I'm going to go back down, find the nut, so I don't lose the nut in the ground, but then I'm also going to attach the vice grips to this guy.
Oh, look at that. That's got it. So now we're starting to get the bolts out of really hard to reach places on the bus. There we go. That's a moved seat. We're inside the whole time. They don't rust so bad, so they're especially good to save because they're like new big bolts. I just gotta grab a screwdriver. So now we're gonna take out this guy. So I think what's happening here is this is just a screw that doesn't have anything to grip onto. And so when we twist it, it doesn't pull out. So I'm helping it out with the screwdriver. It came out a little there, so now I'm just pushing the screwdriver in. That's lifting it up. Now I'm twisting the screwdriver. And Bob's your uncle. That one's free. You see I'm just pushing the seat to see where it holds. And we can tell it holds here, 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 and here. So we're gonna get those out. So I can tell from right now, just moving it here, the only part that's holding it is right here. So let's, different size. They're not 15 mil. So these turn out to be 3/8, which is funny because the other ones were mils. This probably isn't the right one, but it fits. I think it'll work out. So I'm just unscrewing these now. And now I just want to get this piece of metal out. Alright, another little piece of the bus that we don't need, gone. Now we're hitting these new bolts. Oh, you're like, Ian, don't be a retard. You gotta switch. That one's not gonna work for there. There we go. I'm gonna keep both of these in my back pocket so that when I approach different things. But let's be honest, it's gonna be this and these big fat guys for the next few days. One thing about the underside of the bus is covered in mud, so if we spin the bolts out, it makes it easier for us to see them when we're down there. Be careful of these things, okay? Actually, I'm gonna just move this. See, what that was I just had that seat sitting out here, so these big metal spikes were sitting out. And you don't want to do that, because if you make it so that the chances of someone hurting themselves are very low, then people have a low chance of getting hurt. But if you put spikes out here and then just expect everybody to notice that there are big black sharp metal spikes hanging out, it's, you know, it's kind of important. It's better to take precautions. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something about the way these buses are built. Now, when you look at this seat, so these Thomas buses are outfitted with this thing. And this is a manual thing so that the bus drivers can turn it with relative ease, I suppose. And now if you get that thing turned, you'll see that it's not over the thing anymore. And so now, because the back's not in, you can pull up and the fronts come out. But then the front's got to have these plates on there. Now your first intuition is to unscrew them. But I find that if you just kind of push the seats forward and then pick up, you bend them, and then once they're bent, you can get the seats off with relative ease without having to screws. So then you keep your screws in place, and those things can just be hammered back into shape if you ever want to use them for something again. Looks like no luck on that one, so we'll be going onto the bus again soon. We're not going to film getting under again. I think you got the idea of how that's going to go. It's not an easy process, but the sun's going down here, so we're going to take a break.